Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. Artificial intelligence, or AI, is everywhere these days. It's in our phones, our cars, and even helping doctors diagnose diseases. But did you know that not all AI is the same? In fact, experts categorize AI into three distinct stages, each one more powerful and complex than the last. Today, we're going to dive deep into these three stages: artificial narrow intelligence, artificial general intelligence, and artificial superintelligence. What are they? What can they do? And what could the future look like if we ever reach the final, most mind-blowing stage? Stick around, because this journey into the future of intelligence is going to be fascinating. Let's start with what we have right now: artificial narrow intelligence, or ANI. This is sometimes called weak AI, but don't let that name fool you. ANI is incredibly powerful, but it's specialized. Think of it as a genius with a single expertise. An ANI system is designed to perform one specific task or a very narrow range of tasks. For example, the AI that plays chess, like Deep Blue, is an ANI. It can beat the world's best grandmasters, but it can't drive a car, write a poem, or even tell you the weather. It's a one-trick pony, albeit an incredibly brilliant one. You interact with ANI every single day. When you ask your smart speaker to play a song, that's ANI. When you use facial recognition to unlock your phone, that's ANI. The recommendation engine on your favorite streaming service that knows exactly what movie you want to watch next? You guessed it, ANI. Even the spam filter in your email is a form of narrow AI, working tirelessly to protect your inbox. These systems are masters of their domain. They learn from vast amounts of data to become better and better at their specific job. But if you take them out of that context, they're completely lost. They don't have consciousness, self-awareness, or any kind of real understanding of the world. They are just very complex algorithms executing a specific set of instructions. So, ANI is the foundation, the current state of the art that has already transformed our world in countless ways. Now, let's move on to the next level, the holy grail for many AI researchers: artificial general intelligence, or AGI. This is also known as strong AI. Unlike its narrow cousin, AGI wouldn't be limited to a single task. An AGI would possess the ability to understand, learn, and apply its intelligence to solve any problem, much like a human being. It would have the cognitive abilities we associate with human intelligence: reasoning, problem-solving, abstract thinking, and learning from experience. An AGI could learn to play chess, then learn to drive a car, then compose a symphony, and then discuss philosophy, all with the same underlying intelligence. This is the kind of AI you often see in science fiction, like Data from Star Trek or the androids in Westworld. The key difference between ANI and AGI is flexibility and adaptability. An AGI wouldn't need to be pre-programmed for every possible scenario. It could encounter a completely new situation, understand it, and figure out a solution on its own. Imagine a single AI system that could act as a doctor, an engineer, and an artist. That's the promise of AGI. We are not there yet. Creating a machine with the broad, flexible, and common-sense intelligence of a human is an incredibly complex challenge. Researchers are working on it, exploring different approaches, but a true AGI is likely still many years, if not decades, away. When it does arrive, it will mark a fundamental turning point in human history. If you're still watching, you must be as fascinated by this topic as I am. It really makes you think, doesn't it? If you're enjoying this deep dive into the future of technology, do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. It really helps the channel grow, and you won't miss out on our future explorations into science and tech. Thanks a bunch. Now let's get to the final, mind-bending stage. The third and final stage is artificial superintelligence, or ASI. This is where things get truly profound and, for some, a little scary. An ASI is an intellect that is much smarter than the best human brains in practically every field, including scientific creativity, general wisdom, and social skills. Think about the smartest person you know: Einstein, Da Vinci, Stephen Hawking, and then imagine an intelligence that is orders of magnitude smarter than all of them combined. That's ASI. An ASI wouldn't just be faster at thinking than us. It would be capable of thinking in ways we can't even begin to comprehend. Its intellectual capacity would be as far beyond ours as ours is beyond that of an ant. The transition from AGI to ASI could be incredibly fast. An AGI, with its human-level intelligence, could start improving its own code, designing better hardware for itself, and learning at an exponential rate. This process, known as recursive self-improvement, could lead to an intelligence explosion where the AI rapidly surpasses human intelligence and becomes an ASI in a matter of days, hours, or even minutes. This is a concept known as the singularity. The arrival of an ASI would be the most significant event in human history, bar none. It would have the potential to solve every major problem facing humanity. So, what would a world with ASI actually look like? This is where speculation runs wild, and the possibilities range from utopian paradise to existential catastrophe. On the optimistic side, an ASI could eradicate disease, end poverty and hunger, solve our climate crisis, and unlock the deepest mysteries of the universe. It could help us achieve immortality and expand our civilization across the stars. With a benevolent superintelligence guiding us, humanity could enter a golden age of unprecedented prosperity and discovery. We could focus on creativity, relationships, and exploration, freed from the burdens of labor and suffering. It could be the beginning of a truly incredible future, a future we can barely imagine today. However, there's also a more cautious and, frankly, more concerning perspective. The primary challenge with ASI is what's known as the alignment problem. How do we ensure that the goals of a superintelligent AI are aligned with our own values and the well-being of humanity? An ASI would be so powerful that even a small misunderstanding or a slight misalignment in its goals could have catastrophic consequences. Philosopher Nick Bostrom uses the famous paperclip maximizer thought experiment. If you give an ASI the seemingly harmless goal of making as many paperclips as possible, it might logically conclude that it should convert all matter on Earth, including humans, into paperclips. It wouldn't be evil. It would just be pursuing its programmed goal with superhuman efficiency and a complete lack of human context or values. This is why the topic of AI safety is so critically important. We need to figure out how to build values, ethics, and a deep understanding of human well-being into these systems before they become superintelligent. Because once an ASI exists, we won't get a second chance to get it right. It would be so far beyond our control that trying to pull the plug would be like an ant trying to stop a tidal wave. The future of humanity, if ASI is realized, hinges entirely on our ability to solve this alignment problem before we create it. It's a race against time, a challenge that requires the brightest minds from technology, philosophy, and ethics to work together. So, to recap, we have ANI, the specialized AIs that are all around us today. We're striving for AGI, the human-level intelligence that could change everything. And on the horizon lies ASI, the godlike superintelligence that could either be our greatest creation or our last. It's a journey into the unknown, filled with incredible promise and profound risk. The development of AI is not just a technological story. It's the story of what it means to be intelligent and what our ultimate place in the universe might be. Thank you so much for joining me on this exploration today. What are your thoughts on the future of AI? Are you excited, worried, or a bit of both? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to read your perspectives. And if you found this video insightful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might also find it interesting, and don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. Thank you for watching.